Hey guys, we're going to be back here in the Seahawks franchise right where I left off. We're going to go into the offseason. The season didn't go how I wanted it to. We got knocked out here in the divisional round by no one other than the Rams. That was a tough loss. I wish it would have been anybody else. But, the Rams took us out, a division rival, and they've always gave us problems. They always have gave us problems. And they're one of the tougher teams in the league for sure. But let's go ahead and see how this playoff schedule is going to shape out here. Let's go ahead and advance to the conference championship. I want to see who's going to win the Super Bowl here. This is actually going to be pretty good. So definitely the Rams are going to be in there. We'll see who else is going to be. I will put the timestamps down below though, if you guys do just want to jump forward to a certain segment. Okay, so we got to see what happened here. Baltimore beat Jacksonville. Okay. Oh wow, Arizona smoked Dallas. Jesus. Chargers beat the Jets, and as you guys can see there, I only played it once. I didn't cheat, but I got beat. That's how it rolls with me. Oh wow, how did the Jets make the playoffs? Conference championship. Okay, it's gonna be Chargers, Baltimore, Cardinals, Rams. How did the Cardinals make it this far, dude? The Cardinals don't have a great overall team, but we'll see what happens there. And then I will show you guys the stats for the year, and we'll go through that. And then we'll hop here into the draft and stuff like that. Maybe free agency. We got to make some kind of signings this year, bro. We really do. All right, I definitely want to view the Pro Bowl roster. Okay, so Arizona's going to be taking on the Chargers. Arizona took out the Rams? Oh, my God. Dude, we beat Arizona twice this year. Why couldn't we start out against them? That's unfortunate. Okay, can I just find the Cardinals here, bro? Yeah, Cardinals postseason. Okay. Oh my God, dude, they beat the Rams decently. I gotta check out the stat line. So yeah, this video is gonna probably be like an hour-ish long. I like to take my time during this off season. I want to make the right moves because I want next season to be better. We gotta improve in quite a lot of areas, defense especially. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the player stats here. Oh Jesus, dude. Jared Goff didn't play well, but Josh Rosen is on one. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. They're going to be a tough team to stop. Both running games were held under wraps. So, dang, dude, the Super Bowl contender for the NFC is coming out of our division. When you look at our division, it's tough. You got the Cardinals in the Super Bowl. The Rams are up there. You're dealing with some real tough people. Let's go ahead and check out the stats, I guess. Let's go ahead and hop right into that. We don't really have any upgrades, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and check out the Pro Bowl first, and then we'll check out the yearly awards. All right, Jared Goff's going to be the #1 for the AFC. I believe that Raiola guy is taking over for Tom Brady. So I'm pretty sure he plays for the Patriots. Aaron Rodgers, Phillip Rivers, Dak Prescott, Blake Bortles. Okay, Blake Bortles, really? Elliott Bell, Gurley Fournette, Freeman, and then Kareem Hunt here. Fullbacks, Obregon, yes. Okay, so we get the #1 receiver spot. Obregon's going to the Pro Bowl. I wish you could play the Pro Bowl. I hope to add that into Madden. Because are you kidding me? Like, if they could just segment it somehow to where you just play your people, maybe like I can play just receiver for Obregon. They're trying to say it has to do with like the helmet detail. There's too much detail to add, but come on, bro. You can add that easily. Golden Tate, Julian Edelman, Julio Jones, Crabtree, Jamison Crowder, Jermaine Kearse, Devontae Adams here, Williams, Deshaun Jackson. Man, we know him way too well in our quarterback mode. He's a monster. Cordero Patterson, Tyler Higbee, Safarian Jenkins, Greg Olsen, Gronk, Ertz, Ebron. Okay, we're probably not going to have any offensive linemen in here at all. Yeah, I'd have to say we're not going to have anybody in here. I'd love to get a good tackle or two, but, well, I guess we do have Trent Brown, but he did get injured for a lot of it. Brandon Graham, Khalil Mack, Dante Fowler, Manuel Ogba, okay, Chandler Jones, yeah, he destroyed my life whenever we played against him, and so did Aaron Donald. Man, do we got no defensive players in here? If so, that's going to be rough. I'm just going to scroll through this. Yeah, dude, I haven't seen anybody for Landon Collins. Okay, so Landon Collins is going to make the Pro Bowl. That's one of our big free agent signings from last year, so at least we see that's paying off a little bit. Now let's just go ahead and check out the yearly awards here. We'll see what's going down. Wow. Aaron Royola wins the MVP. We're going to have to check out his stats for the Patriots. Dang, bro. Let's go ahead and quickly check out the AFC. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Raiola there. I like to check these out at the end of each season, you know, just to see what's going on around the league. I like to keep up to date with it. Miles Jack here wins Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie goes to Aaron Raiola. Wow, he was a rookie? Jesus, bro. And he won MVP? He had to have a monster season. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Ray Mayer. So the Patriots got some players from this draft. Best quarterback goes to Raiola. Le'Veon Bell wins the Best Running Back award. D.D. Westbrook here is going to win the Best Receiver. Offensive line goes to Andrew Norwell. Defensive line, Bruce Irvin. Wow, that's a little tough. Bruce Irvin over Khalil Mack. Okay. Linebacker here goes to Miles Jack. Defensive back goes to Jimmy Smith. And then the kicker goes to Patrick Windling, bro. All right, let's go ahead and check out the NFC here. Ezekiel Elliott wins Offensive Player of the Year. They actually have a pretty decent record to end the year. Are we in any of the conversation here? No, we're not in any of the mentions. Defensive Player goes to Vondre Campbell. Luke Keeley right behind him. And still nobody there. That's tough, bro. Offensive Rookie here. What? How you going to give the Offensive Rookie to someone besides Obregon? We lit the league up with him. Come on. We just got roasted there. I mean, cheated. Not even roasted. They just cheated us. Then McBride's up there at number 9. Didn't have a great year with him. I expected him to do a little bit better than he did, but granted, we were switching out quarterbacks here and there with injury. Venton Washington wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, we got nobody in there. So it's nice to know we didn't get much in the draft last year, dude. Jared Goff wins Best Quarterback. Aaron Rodgers right behind him. We got Russell Wilson's coming in at number 10. You can't expect much, though, when he was injured for a decent amount of time this year. I'm hoping this injury bug can, you know, stay away from us. Injuries have hurt us real bad. Ezekiel Elliott wins running back. I'm thinking about maybe going running back this draft or maybe free agency. We got to upgrade. Rashad Penny is decent, but he's got the injury bug himself. And, you know, we need a running back. So I'm thinking about taking one. Obregon wins receiver here. Okay, I'll take that. You know, best receiver in the league. And the NFC's got some nasty receivers. Mike Thomas, Julio Jones, Golden Tate, Devontae Adams. You got some people to compete with. OBJ? Where's OBJ, bro? But yeah, I guess he didn't have a great year. Offensive line goes to David Bakhtiari. Not going to have anybody in there, unsurprisingly. Chandler Jones wins defensive lineman. Cameron Wake really had an outstanding year when you look at it. He came out and really just played well. Fourth there, Frank Clark coming up at number 7. I'll take that. Linebackers goes to Devondre Campbell. I mean, Bobby Wagner had a decent year. Kind of upset not to see him there. Marcus Peters wins the best defensive back. We have a decent amount of people here. Shaquille Griffin at number 3. Mike Hilton at number 4. Steven Nelson at number 5. Nice to see our corners bounce back from a slow start and ended the year well. So let's go ahead and just check out our team stats here. We were number 1 in offensive yards. So Russell Wilson finishes the year 3,400 yards, 27 touchdowns to 12 picks here. Nick Foles, about 1,500 yards. He had to play a decent amount of time. So let's go ahead and check. We can check games played. So Russell Wilson only played in 11 games. Is that including postseason? Because if it is including postseason, that means he was injured for like 6 weeks. Well, yeah, Nick Foles played in 7 games. Okay. So, yeah, that's tough. Because we were without Russell Wilson for a while. Granted, I did throw a lot of interceptions. I'm going to have to work on that. Rushing the ball. I mean, I like Rashad Penny. He's just not consistent enough with me. I know I don't run the ball a lot, but when I do, I need like an average of 4 to 5 yards. I can't have these negative yard runs, and that seems to be a lot with Rashad Penny. He's explosive a lot of the times, but he's not consistent. I mean, maybe 3 to 4 plays a game are just explosive 20-yard gains. But I need I just need a consistent average here. So I'm thinking about maybe going to running back. I mean, we fumbled the ball with Russell Wilson. It says 15 times. I need to work on that a little bit with the sliders. I'm sick of fumbling it like every time I get sacked. That was definitely an issue. that I'm going to have to try to address. I'm going to try some new sliders. I'll let you guys know those after the drafts and stuff before we head into practice. But yeah, Rashad Penny, I mean, 4.3 average, not a great year, didn't get 1,000 yards. Chris Carson, I mean, I'd like to keep him around as a power back. That's really it. I liked getting Obregon on those end rounds. Let me know what you guys thought about that. I really loved getting him involved in the running game. I mean, we had a plethora of running backs we used. There was like no certain one running back. Yeah, Rashad Penny got a lot of the load, but we shared the running back duo there. All right, receiving the ball, Obregon had an amazing year. He really did. 95 receptions, 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns, lit the league up. 500 yards run after the catch. That's just how fast he is. He can just get away from you. Let's go and check out his stats here. We didn't, unfortunately, get much in terms of upgrade points, but we did get that star development, which is going to be so important. Super important. Yeah, he did get that star, so that's going to help us out. Look at his ratings here. He's got decent catch in traffic, so I'm thinking about making him my #1 receiver, even over Doug Baldwin. It's just that speed is game-breaking, bro. He doesn't have high injury, which does have me a little worried. Doug Baldwin comes in with 64 receptions, 900 yards, 7 touchdowns. Definitely felt like I connected better with Baldwin this year. Felt like we found him a lot more. I really liked Baldwin this year. And then the tight end, McBride, is 47 receptions, 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. Didn't get him as involved as I would like. And then Tyler Lockett, I mean, I really wanted to get him more involved. He is very shifty, probably the more shiftier receiver we have. I mean, Obregon's obviously faster, but Tyler Lockett will just make you straight up miss. He's very elusive. He only had 44 receptions, 700 yards, 6 touchdowns. I definitely want to try to target him a lot more next year, get him more involved in the passing game. And then I really liked what Tavon Austin did for us in the receiving game at the running back spot. So I definitely feel like we're going to need to find somebody to fill those shoes if we're not going to bring him back for another year. Blocking the ball, we were just atrocious. There's no way around it. Trent Brown came in, and he got beat a lot. But our whole offensive line isn't great. So I'm not going to hold that on Trent Brown. He's a good pass protector. So I feel like we should build around him, to be honest with you. He's a really good offensive lineman. So I feel like a lot of those sacks he's allowed was just, you know, pressures breaking around from everywhere else. So I'll have to scramble to the left side, and then, you know, pass rusher just breaks through and sacks me. So I feel like that's what that was. Dwayne Brown played awful. We got to get rid of him. He played very bad for us. I can't wait to get another right tackle. I thought he might have a reemergence of an offensive lineman moving him to right tackle, but he just played awful this whole year. If he wasn't allowing sacks, he was just letting himself get beat. Bobby Wagner leads the team in tackles with 129. Landon Collins, 123 tackles. Cam Chancellor has 100. Our safeties were very much involved in the tackling game, which I do like to see. Mike Hilton with 70 tackles. Shaquem Griffin with 58. He's up there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sacks here. We get 13 by Cameron Wake, 11 by Frank Clark. You know, we're not going to be one of those teams that get a lot of pressures, most likely. We're usually going to be one of those teams that stop the run at all costs, and we did stop the run pretty well this year, to be honest with you. We get 5 interceptions, though, by Shaquille Griffin, 4 by Steven Nelson, 4 by Mike Hilton, 3 by Bobby Wagner. So a decent interception year. We turned the ball over well on defense, but that's what it's looking like for us. Let's go ahead and take a look at the league, see who finished #1 at some of the stats here. Again, I know it's probably going to be a little bit longer on this, you know, episode of the off season, but I do like to check out all these stats. So Aaron Raiola, okay, that's a year. That is a year, bro. 5,000 yards, 44 touchdowns, 7 picks, 73% completion rate. That's insane. He's got that superstar development now. Not great speed, but I mean, I'm kind of wondering how he had that great of a year. New England doesn't have, I mean, they got Gronk, but okay, Matt Ryan up there. AJ Jensen was the top quarterback. Well, I guess this guy ended up being the top quarterback pick from this draft, but this guy's pretty good too, AJ Jensen. Yeah, he's got an 85 overall, superstar development. He's very good. Look at his stats. That's insane. However, Cincinnati did not do anything. I don't know. Rushing the ball, Ezekiel Elliott, 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns, 3 fumbles. Not really a great year from the running backs. I mean, when you look at the best stats, I mean, 1,000 yards, I guess it is turning into more of a passing league. So I guess a little bit less rushing yards isn't going to hurt. Gronk actually has 97 receptions, 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. That's a decent year. All right, just got to take a drink here real quick. Jermaine Kearse. Oh, wow. Jermaine Kearse doing things up there for the Jets. 96 receptions, 1,000 yards. Cordero Patterson's playing for Cincinnati, and he has a career year there. I think we're number 1 in yards, though, for the league. Yeah, we're like 500 above anybody. So that's pretty nice. Go ahead and go to defense here. I just want to see who's like leading the leagues in sacks and stuff like that. 17 by Bruce Irvin? Jeez, dude. Not a lot of sacks by one player this year. I mean, Bruce Irvin leads it by 17, but no 20 bombs or anything like that. Interceptions, you get 6 by Marcus Peters, 6 by Jimmy Smith, and then 6 by Denzel Ward. Then Vernon Hargraves with that 5 bomb. Mike Hilton up there as well. So that's what it's looking like around the league. Definitely, this is what I'm looking like. So I'm going to show you the areas I want to try to get better at. So when we hop into this offseason, you know where I'm trying to go with it. Offensive line for sure. Got to get a better O-line. Want to get interior, good offensive line pieces. That should help out a lot. Other than that, maybe a running back. Definitely think a running back would be nice to get and add a good running back here. If we can find like a elite running back in free agency, that would be great. Other than that, the receiving core is pretty much set. Doug Baldwin, Obregon, and Lockett should be the main receivers for next year. I really like that duo. The tight end's pretty decent, so our receiving core is decent. Really what we're trying to do is protect Russell Wilson and get a good running back that can take some of the pressure off Russell Wilson's shoulders. Because I find ourselves in way too many times Russell Wilson's trying to make some plays happen and just gets demolished. Defensively here, Lorenzo Carter actually stepped in pretty decently at safety when Landon Collins went down. So, I mean, it's not going to start over Landon Collins at all. So Landon Collins still going to be at safety. Cam Chancellor should still be our strong safety. Linebacking core is going to be, it's going to be questionable. We're definitely going to stick with that 4-3. It worked for us this year. Bobby Wagner is going to be the linebacker. I might try to replace Shaquem Griffin. I mean, he really hasn't done much for me. I really like Shaquem Griffin. I'll keep him on the team. I just don't know if he's going to be a great linebacker for us, you know. He didn't have many tackles. Maybe replace Thomas Davis as well. Cornerbacks, we got to get better. We got to get better. It was a horrible year for me at the cornerback spot. Shaquille Griffin was our number 1 corner, and he got burnt a lot. Mike Hilton here. He played well. Steven Nelson also played well, so I'm going to have to make a decision there who I want to be my number 2 corner, and I think I'm leaning towards Steven Nelson. He's going to be the faster of corner. Actually, Mike Hilton's pretty decent, and we just signed him in free agency, so probably going to stick with him, to be honest, and maybe as a slot guy even. Maybe I just want to find a guy that's even better than Shaquille Griffin, or at least good enough to play number 2. Defensive line, I do want to get a little bit more pass rush. I don't know if I'm going to be bringing back Cameron Wake. We'll have to see how much he wants. So that's really what it's looking like here for me. Let's go ahead and check out who wins in the Super Bowl here. We're about 20 minutes in and we haven't even checked it yet, but we got through all the stats and such. All right, so we can scout some college players here. Let's go ahead and get on that real quick. So yeah, I don't really remember this draft class, to be honest with you. It's been a hot minute since I've been in this yeah, just this franchise to begin with. It's been a while. I've been trying to mess with the sliders, so it hasn't been a little bit here. So what was I scouting here? I did a lot of defensive people. I do remember that. Right guard here. So yeah, I did a lot of offensive linemen. Probably gonna wait to check a lot of this out till we get into the combines. So I just am gonna scout, I guess. Did I scout any running backs? If I didn't, that's going to be tough. This running back is one I was really looking for. A first-round talent, early first-rounder. I mean, A- carrying, B+ trucking, B+ break tackle. That's insane stats. I mean, that's just outrageous. This guy's got a pretty good spin move, not great carrying. Probably want to stay away from that. I'm going to stay away from anybody that probably doesn't have B+ carrying, to be honest with you. I mean, yeah, not great carrying there. this guy is actually pretty decent. There's a few guys down here that are pretty elusive, have decent carrying and decent ball vision. So yeah, you got to pick your poison here. You want a 5'11", 190 or 5'10", 200. We'll have to wait to check out the combine. I mean, we don't pick too high, so I don't have confidence that we'll be able to get this guy, to be honest with you. Again, where can I scout? I don't know where I want to scout here, bro. I got to make these points count. I guess we'll just go into a lot of these defensive linemen, because I'm going to need to know what they are, to be honest, because I'm probably going to go defensive linemen. Want to get somebody that can help us out with our pass rush. That's going to be very important to me. Try to unlock a few of those. All right. I'm curious to see who's going to win in the Super Bowl, though. Let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, the Chargers win it. Let's go ahead and, it says in the top left here, but we'll go ahead and check out the schedule here, see what happened, see how Josh Rosen played. So the Chargers are going to be Super Bowl champs. League schedule. Let's go ahead and go here to the Super Bowl. 33-21 here. Phillip Rivers must have had a day. Yeah, 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. Oh, wow. Josh Rosen struggled. 1 touchdown to 3 picks. Jeez. Melvin Gordon had a decent day as well. I'm wondering what happened on the defense here. Oh, wow. LJ Ford had 2.5 sacks. Chargers didn't get much pressure, dude. They didn't have any sacks. Arizona's defense stepped up, but Desmond King had a pick, Casey Hayward, and so did Jason Verrett. So the Chargers are going to be Super Bowl champs. So they should be in a pretty decent spot. But let's go ahead and see the players we're going to have to re-sign here. This is going to be pretty big. We'll check this out. All right, Nick Foles wants a pretty big deal. Steven Nelson going to let him go. Yeah, not a lot of people I want to bring back here. Cameron Wake regressed a little bit. Jerron Reed, don't really want to bring him back. When you look at his block shedding, it's not great. Yeah, a lot of the people probably going to let go here. Man, Cameron Wake would be such a nasty guy just to bring back for maybe to hop in here and there, but his stats aren't great. I'm not going to lie here. They're just not great, bro. How much money does he want is the question. He wants a 1-year contract. Man, that's not bad. He'd be a backup guy. I mean, that's not bad at all. I'm willing to give him that for 1 year. Pass rusher? I'll try to bring him back. Cameron Wake. Oh, wow. Really? You're not interested in signing? I see how it is, man. I'm going to tell you, though, I definitely was considering franchise tagging Nick Foles and maybe trying to throw him up on the trade block. That definitely was an option of mine. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to franchise Nick Foles. Try to see what we can get for him on the trade block, because I do want to try. We have enough cap. We can do this. Franchise tag him 23 mil? Jesus. How much will that take away? That's going to leave 40 mil for us. I think that's enough, if we're being honest here. I'm going to go ahead and franchise tag Nick Foles. Granted, that may be bad. We're still going to have 40 million, so I think we're in a decent spot. So let's go ahead and hop here into the free agent period. See if we can get somebody. I'm hoping some good free agents are available. I don't know what to expect at all. I am going to go ahead and throw Nick Foles, though, on the trade block. All right, let's go ahead and check it out, bro. We'll go ahead and check out who's going to be in free agency. I'm excited. Devin McCourty. Yes, Derrick Henry. That would be an amazing signing. Dude. Derrick Henry. Oh, DJ Reader? There's some options already. Let's just go ahead and go through the certain ones. We'll just go through like quarterback, running back, just to see. Definitely don't need a quarterback. Running back, though, that's tough to pass on. Derrick Henry is tough to pass on. I've never really played with him. I really want to. He's got all the things we want. He's a powerful running back. He's really what you'd want as a running back here. So I'm going to offer him a contract. Definitely want to try to add him to the squad. Getting Derrick Henry would be such a boost to our team. 104, that's not really as much as I want. I have to increase this a little bit. I'm going to put the signing bonus up to about 350 just because I need him over here at Seattle. If we can get Derrick Henry, we're going to be in a real good spot. A real good spot. Paired with Rashad Penny's speed, that would be tough to stop. Wide receivers, I mean, is there anybody we want to maybe try to bring? Julio and Edelman. We did re-sign Tyler Lockett, though, so I'm pretty much not looking for a slot guy here with Lockett. Don't really need a slot guy. So we're decent there. I mean, yeah, he only has 82 speed. Get out of my face, please. 82 speed? Whoa, Kyle Rudolph's available. You don't really see him available a lot. Man, that would be a monster to be able to bring in. It really would. I'm not really looking to offer him a 4-year contract, though. Left tackle, nobody good available. Left guard, nobody good. It's kind of tough that a lot of the times there's not great offensive linemen available. Yeah, like, look at that. There's not even any good tackles. Left end. I definitely feel like Frank Clark is going to be our left end, so don't really have to worry about that. Ooh, Matthew Ioannidis is a decent option. He's definitely a good player. He's got, look at those power moves. That's insane. We're looking for a right end, though, to be honest with you. Nazir Jones is going to be our starting D tackle. DJ Reader's a monster. What is he like? Oh, wow, dude. Look at his stats. That's tough to, like, not get that. They're offering him a huge contract. I'm going to have to offer it to him as well. I want to make this defense back to, like, the Legion of Boom. Just disgusting. I mean, we're going to offer him probably more than he's worth, but it's going to be worth it. We have a lot of cap here. And keep in mind, we're still got that money that Nick Foles has, that 20 mil. So we have 20 more cap room than this. That's why I'm really splurging in free agency, because next year we don't have a lot of people to re-sign. When you look at our team, it's really built of draft picks that we're going to have to think about in the future. But for right now, I'm going to try to sign this guy. That's a lot of money I'm offering. A lot of freaking money. I'm offering him, I'm offering him 47 over 4. That's like, yeah, that's 9 mil cap hit, bro. That's tough. If he doesn't accept, I'm going to be heated. I think I'll try to get a right end in the draft. Linebackers, ooh. Shaq Thompson's a juicy target. I don't really want to spend a lot more money, though, like in the linebacking core, especially when we do have a middle linebacker like Bobby Wagner. We don't really need to splurge on that, so we can probably find that in the draft. Is there really? There's not great cornerbacks, to be honest with you. I guess Jalen Mills is decent. That would actually be a pretty good signing if we're able to. Ooh. Do we want Jalen Mills though? Like, what are his stats looking like? Ooh, that's decent. Okay, yeah, we want Jalen Mills. That would be insanely good to add him to the squad. And he would last 3 years, 94. Okay, so I like that so far for the free agency. I really like it. Cam Chancellor is regressing, so that's going to be rough on us. Cam Chancellor, wow, dude, why did he regress so much? He was like in the 90s. How is he only... Okay, wow, he regressed a lot. Dude, that's tough. Let's go ahead and advance forward here. See what we're going to get in free agency. Oh, come on, Derrick Henry. Are you kidding? Why? Why do you got to do that to me? Oh, man, we got robbed. That's tough. We get DJ Reader and Jalen Mills. Why? It just doesn't seem like I can get what I want here, man. Jesus. Like, how do you reject my contract? I don't understand. I was offering him way more than anybody else. Like, literally way more. Who did he sign with? He signs with the Raiders for 102 when I was offering him, like, oh, that's insane. How he turned that down. Man, I need a running back. Austin Eckler here is a decent back. But to be honest, I'm looking for a little bit more power back. So that's just tough. That's just tough right there. We do need a kicker. Man, this kicker is wanting quite a lot of money. Jesus. Let's go ahead and take a look at the draft, though, I guess. See if we can scout some decent players here. I'm still salty about that. Real salty. That running back's going to be very high in the draft for sure. Early first rounder. It depends on the when's he going to be taken. Because I'd be willing to trade up very high. Like, I definitely would trade up very high for him. But like how far am I going to have to trade up? Can I get the #1 pick here? Because that's what I'd go for. What is it going to... Who has the #1 pick? Before I start scouting here, really. Bills were up there. Let's go ahead and see. Man, I'm wondering who it's going to be here. 49ers. And they don't need a quarterback. Do they need a running back, though? They don't really need a running back. So I'm not too worried about them snagging him. Buffalo had the number pick, right? I mean, the #2 pick. Yeah. Do they need a quarterback is the question. I mean, not really. So they do have LaShawn McCoy still. I still would be... Man, who has the #3 pick? I'm kind of... That'd be risky if I waited till the #3 pick to try and trade up. Who's got the #3 pick here? #3 pick, the Titans. And they did lose Derrick Henry. I think I would try to trade up with like Buffalo or some crap, bro. Buffalo is probably the team I want to try and trade up with. Let's go ahead and see what it would take. Like, I would give up Nick Foles for sure. That's definitely a trade bait I would like. They're slightly interested in Nick Foles. So that's decent up there. And now what if we add our first round pick in as well? So we add in a first round pick and Nick Foles. What would that get us to? Trade declined. It's almost there. Dude, this might actually happen. So what else are they looking for? Cornerback? Do we have any cornerbacks we could give up to him? No. Defensive tackle, maybe? What about a right outside linebacker? Nope. Right guard? Anybody? No. Defensive tackle? Malik McDowell isn't bad, and they're interested in him. Dude, this might happen. It does. We trade up here. And I think that's realistic because Nick Foles was getting first round offers. So I think that was, well, he was on the block for a first round. So I feel like a team in need definitely would try and trade up here to get Nick Foles. So we trade up for they trade for Nick Foles. They get our first round pick, the 26th, and they get Malik McDowell. And we trade up to the second round pick. So, I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. They accept it here. So now we do have the second round pick. Most likely I'm going to take that running back. But we're going to have to try to find someone later here that we might want. So let's go ahead and check out what some of the combines are. Alright, this guy's a real good pass blocker. Early second rounder, though. Don't think we'll be able to land him, unfortunately, for us. This guy's a decent pass protector. Late second. Definitely want him on the board. Right tackle here. Alright, that's decent. I mean, this is going to take a while for me to do this, so I'm going to scout some players. Then we'll hop into the draft, and then I'll show you guys some of the players I scouted. Some of you might want to see this, but I definitely feel like it's going to take me a while to go through a lot of these players. So I'll let you know what I'm looking like, and I'll show you some of the best combines, and then we'll hop into the draft here. Alright guys, so we're going to be back here right before the draft. I didn't actually scout much, to be honest. I had a lot of people scouted, so it didn't really matter much that I skipped to this, but I'll go ahead and show you some of the top prospects I'm looking at. Definitely running back. We traded up there, especially just to go out and try and get this guy. Dominique Powell here. He's an early first round talent. He's 6'2", 230 pounds, 23. Coming out of Notre Dame here is a power back, A- carrying, B+ trucking, B+ break tackle. He ran a 4.60, 40 yard. I wish it was a little faster, just a little bit, but I'm okay with that. I want a power back. This guy has decent bench reps. I'm just hoping he doesn't get like stealed from us or stolen from us in the draft. That would hurt. That would hurt a lot. Really not looking for any receivers here. That's pretty much taken care of. There is a few tackle prospects I'm looking for here. One of them is going to be this pass protector right here. He's got the #1 bench press. Love to bounce him over to right tackle if we're able to land him. And there's a couple guards as well. Just, whichever one's going to be on the board, we'll draft. Other than that, I mean, really not a lot here. Maybe another, well, definitely do need a pass rusher. This guy is definitely one of the top prospects I'm looking at. He's got B- power move, B- hit power, C+ pursuit. But, yeah, look at his bench. He's got 34 reps. And he's already got B- power move. So that would be tough to defend as well. So I'd love to draft him. Right ends. A lot of the best ones are real early. So I don't know if I'm going to be going right ends this draft. I don't know. We'll see. Defensive tackles, don't really need one, to be honest with you. But I guess I should have probably scouted a little bit more. But I really didn't. So that's probably not good. This guy's a decent run stopper. Actually, that guy might be a good target. He's got real good strength. Then some good linebackers, maybe outside. But other than that, yeah, I'm not looking for anything else. That's really all I'm looking for. So we'll see. We traded up. I hope it pays off here for us. Let's go ahead and hop into the second offseason draft here. I'm excited. I am excited, bro. We'll do the first round manually here just to see what everybody takes. San Fran's on the board. Please don't snag my running back. Okay, I thought it was running back. And I was probably about to break my monitor. But I wasn't. Am I getting any crazy trade offers is all I want to know. For anybody close to me. Chicago's offering a 7th round pick. That's actually, no, I'm not waiting till the 7th. He'll get snagged for sure. Oakland's offering me their 6th. I can't be too risky though. I can't. I gotta take him. It's too risky. I'm not willing to, maybe lose this running back that I really need, and I think would help us win maybe a Super Bowl. So we're gonna take him. Dominique Powell here. Let's go ahead and see what he has to the team here. 79 overall. Okay. A little bit underwhelming. Only quick development, but we'll see his stats. He's got 86 speed. He can really do it all, to be honest with you. He's got good break tackle, decent acceleration, decent agility, great carrying, great trucking, good stiff arm, decent spin move, actually. Better spin move than Juke. So he's going to be a real power back. He can catch some passes. He's got a good injury rating, so I'm happy with it. He's got quick development. He's going to be a tough guy to bring down in the backfield. I mean, in a division with elite running backs like Todd Gurley, David Johnson, we needed to get one of our own. And I don't think that, Rashad Penny was going to be it. As much as I liked him, I think we needed one, so I'm happy with that pick. Let's go ahead and manually do this first round here. Titans take a linebacker. Mylan Kinder goes to the Broncos. Let's see if they take anybody that was on my board. Oh, good left tackle taken there by Minnesota. Right end. Actually, let's just go ahead and skip to my next pick. Then we'll go through these after the draft. We can just go in the draft recap and see which each team picked. So we went a while there without a pick since we did trade up. So that's going to be a little tough. Who's on the board still? Let's go ahead and take a look at my draft board. I wish I would have organized this. Okay, I'm not going to be able to tell. I'm just going to have to look manually, bro. Oh, this guy's a really good pass protector that I might have to take now. And bounce him over to right? B- pass block, B- power block, pass block finesse, pass block power. This guy... pass block power, pass block finesse. Actually, this guy isn't much worse. And he's got a better combine, so I think I'm going to wait to the 5th to draft him. Is there any guards that are still available that are real nice? That guy's 9th in bench. So a lot of the players I'm probably going to take for offensive line are going to be later in the draft, probably. Yeah, for sure they're going to be a little bit later. That guy's actually pretty decent, but I'm going to probably wait again a little bit. Left end. Is there anybody we want to take now, though, that's still on the board that's real good? I mean, this guy's pretty decent. He's still on the board. A left outside linebacker. We do need somebody out here. Yeah, we need an outside linebacker for sure to add to the squad. That guy doesn't have great 40. I'm looking for somebody a little bit faster. And this guy might be the thing, a mid-3rd round talent. Who are we going to be? We're going to miss out on something, though, dude. We need pass rush. Defensive tackle is pretty... Oh, dude, that guy's really good. That guy's really good. I think we can wait on the outside linebacker. This guy put 40 up on the bench. We're going to have to draft him. He's a 77 overall, 32 in true talent. 90. Oh, wow. Look at that strength. 93? He's got normal development, but I am happy with that pick. We just picked up DJ Reader from free agency, so with him, we're going to have a real nasty defensive line. So let's go ahead and see here. We're probably going to have to start taking offensive line a little bit sooner than I wanted to. This left tackle was he's a 5th rounder. Shit, dude. We're going to have to take someone real fast. How many picks do we have here? We have a 3rd, 4th. This left end is really, oh, dude. I almost want to take him now. I'm going to have to take him now, dude. Early 5th. Yeah, we're going to have to roll with this left end now. Star development, 30th in true talent. It's already been a great draft for us, dude. The 77 overall immediately kind of replaces the loss there of Cameron Wake and adds a lot of young talent here. 82 power move, 88 strength, decent speed, good tackling. He's definitely going to play on the opposite side of Frank Clark and should be a monster. He's already got Bull Rush unlocked, and he's got star development. So, been a great draft for us so far. Now I'm just going to have to hope these offensive linemen pay off, because we do need some offensive linemen quite badly. I'm going to have... Oh, man. If we waited too long, it's going to be... The tackle's off the board. The tackle's off the board, bro. This guy is a late 5th. What is this guy? Early 6th. I kind of want to take him over this guy, to be honest. A lot more over this guy. Man, this center is actually pretty decent here. Probably don't want to take a center, though, right now. Man, I missed on tackle. I missed on tackle, and that could hurt us. We're going to draft this guy now. Only a 74 overall. He's got decent true talent, though. He's 82nd in true talent. I need a tackle quite badly, though. So we might actually have to end up trading for one. So we do pick in the 5th round again. I'm still upset about missing on tackle here. Yeah, a lot of the tackles here are taken. A lot of the offensive linemen in general are taken, bro. Oh, bro. I messed up. I really did. Because these guys don't have good bench at all. 5th round pick. Is there anybody still on my draft board? We'll go ahead and take a look here. My draft board, I got two right tackles there, a tight end. Decent running back. Don't really need to add any more running back talent. I'm going to have to take a tackle. I really am. So it just depends on what we want more here. For the right tackle spot, this guy, B-, C+ block, pass block. This guy's decent overall, though. He's 22. This guy's 21. Man, you only put up 26 on the bench? 26 on the bench. I'm going to roll with this guy. This right tackle's a 72 overall. Isn't great, but he might have to last, and I really hope he doesn't have to. That could be bad. Man, offensive line didn't pan out how I thought it would. I thought we would get a decent offensive lineman, but it hasn't worked out how I thought it would. Man, that's tough. Now let's go ahead and see. We do need a left outside linebacker. Is there anybody still available? There's not. Jeez, dude. We've waited way too long. I guess we took a few too many luxury picks here off the board. Man, a lot of the quarterbacks are taken by now. To be honest with you, I think I'm going to see like what we can do here to just trade this pick. Because I'm going to have to probably trade some people to try and get something for tackle or something. The Patriots are willing up to give up a 4th round pick, and that's the best offer I'm going to get. So I'm going to accept that from the Patriots. We trade up there for a 4th round pick, and then we'll go ahead and simulate here to the end 7th round. We'll see if anybody's still on my draft board. I don't think anybody is, but we'll see. All right, draft board here. Nobody. So yeah, there is nobody on the draft board. We still do need a lot of positions. But let's go ahead and trade away this pick, I guess. There's not really anybody I need. Are they giving me anything good? 2021. The Patriots are willing to give up their 5th round pick. Lions. We'll go ahead and trade to the Lions here. Try to get 2 different picks from 2 different people. So we ended up getting a 4th and a 5th round to add to next year, which I'm okay with. I'm definitely okay with that. So let's go ahead and do a quick draft recap here. See the players we got. So we got a good running back, a good defensive tackle. We got a good end. I'm going to actually bounce this guy here over to right end. And he's going to take the place of Cameron Wake, which should be a decent trade-off. I mean, this guy's a lot younger. He's got decent strength as well. I'm really happy with this running back. I'm going to have to hope he pays off, though. Really am. I traded up for him. Yeah, he's got fight for yards trait, though, so which should be pretty decent. Let's go ahead and take a look around the league, though, and see what a lot of the people got. Jared Kelly here, the Steelers pick up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the division rivals, actually. Cardinals, what do they get? They get a decent cornerback. Not much, actually. The Chargers don't get a lot of good people here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the... let's see, who's going to be next here on the board? The Rams? Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what the Rams got. They got a decent left tackle, probably to take place of Whitworth. He's an agile tackle. Who's my other division rival here? Did I pass him? 49ers. Yeah, I must have passed him. Yeah, 49ers right there. Wow, they take a cornerback, and he's pretty decent. Ross Burnett here, 93 speed, 86 man. Jesus. Well, they had to draft somebody to try to keep up with the Obregon. Obregon's still going to be a little faster, a lot faster. But we'll see what he can do against him. They got a good right guard. They have an overall good draft, to be honest with you. So, I mean, that's tough for us. We are going to have to try to make some signings. So, I'm going to try to make some signings here through the just signings, you know, free agents, whoever's available left. And I might make a trade or two, but I'll let you guys know what happens. Then we'll hop into some practice and test out the new squad here. Alright guys, so no trades were made or anything like that. Just signed, you know, filled my roster up as much as I could. And we still got a decent amount of caps, but this is what the starting roster is going to look like. We're going to have Russell Wilson. Powell, here's going to be our running back. I did re-sign Tavon Austin. He was still available in the free agents list, so I did sign him. Because there's no reason really not to. He was a great receiving back for us and didn't regress much. So he still should be decent. Other than that, I just signed a few free agents at offensive line for depth. This is what the offensive line is going to look like. We did sign Halevalte. I don't know how to say that name, but he came from Philadelphia. He was the rugby player, I believe. Possibly, or am I completely wrong on that? He might be. I don't know. I might be wrong, but either way, he's a decent... well, he's not decent. He's an okay offensive lineman. Better than anything we had there at the right tackle spot. It's going to be tough. The right tackle is going to give us problems for sure. It's going to be rough in the division, but at least we do have a good left tackle and a good center. Interiorly, I'm hoping our interior offensive line can upgrade a little bit, especially our guards. Tight ends are going to be the same. But yeah, the receiver spot, Obregon's going to take over Doug Baldwin there. He's going to be our #1 receiver. Doug Baldwin's going to go to our #2 and be our slot guy. And then Tyler Lockett here is just going to be our 3rd receiver for when we go into those shotgun formations. Defensively, I feel like we got a lot better. A lot better. Even though we lost a few, well, linebacker, the linebacking core is going to be led by Bobby Wagner, who's still a 95 overall. Shaquem Griffin's actually going to be our starting right outside linebacker again. And then Kevin Pierre-Louis is going to come in and be our starting left outside linebacker. Defensive line is looking pretty good. We're going to have Tanner here, who's a 77 overall. Really like his stats. He's a rookie. DJ Reader coming in from free agency, 86 overall, and then Tripp from the draft as well. And then Frank Clarkson, 83 overall. Defensive backfield got better. We still have Shaquille Griffin. Jalen Mills is going to come in and play the opposite side of him. And then Mike Hilton's going to play the slot, which I like a lot more for him. He's way better in the slot, and Jalen Mills should be an upgrade from Steven Nelson, a big upgrade. Cam Chancellor's regressing a little bit, but I'm not too mad about it. 85 overall is still good. Landon Collins is going to lead the safety group with a 90 overall. And then that's just what our team's looking like. Here's what the specialist is, as you can see here. Yeah, pretty decent here. I like the way our team is looking right now. Let's go ahead and do a little training here. Go ahead and set the players we want to get a little extra XP. Definitely want the running back to the right end. And then who else do we want here? Maybe put Obregon up there, get him some upgrades. Is there any offensive lineman that could use it? No cornerbacks have real great development. So to be honest, yeah, I'm probably just going to put it here on Obregon. So I like that right there. Go ahead and sim this, and then we'll hop into some training here. We'll test out the new squad, see how they're doing. Let's go ahead and hop into it here right after this. I'll go ahead and cut right into it. All right, guys, I'm excited to see how the squad plays. Sometimes there is a janky play in here. I do pick random play, but sometimes it throws you out just because like there's one play for some reason that causes a glitch. I never call it in the game, but when you press random play, sometimes it comes up. But we'll see. All right, let's go ahead and see what the squad can do. Powell here. All right, Obregon. Start out with a pass. See if we can get it to Obregon. It's broken up by Jalen Mills. Nice to see him break on the ball pretty decently. I want to see how Powell does in the receiving game, to be honest. That might be his weakness, but I'd like to see how he can do. Can you break a tackle there? That's a little tough to start things out. Let's go ahead and do an inside zone. See how our running back is. Oh, gets a good get off, breaks a tackle. Oh, I'm liking the look of him. Let's go ahead and see what he can do. I mean, he should be decently fast. He's an 86 speed, which isn't real slow. I mean, Rashad Penny only has like a 90, so it's only like a 4 speed difference. Probably going to try a lot of these screen passes here to Obregon. If we get him in open space, it's going to be tough. I'm going to have to get used to these sliders as well, since I did turn down the minimum threshold. The speed threshold was just messed with that a little bit. So we're going to have to get used to playing at a higher speed. I just want to see if this running back can make people miss with the ball in his hands. He does have a decent spin move. We'll probably have to break that out instead of trying to juke, because he doesn't have a great juke move, so that could be tough. Look at that. Tyler Lockett, we got to get him the ball more. He's super explosive with the ball in his hands. I want to try a run here and see what we can do. Our offensive line probably is going to be the best run blockers, which might not help him out, but he should be able to break tackles pretty good for us. I am using Matt 10 sliders in case you guys were wondering which ones. I'm just literally using the exact one he uses over on the sports forums. Oh, come on! Obregon got stuck on somebody there. I would definitely want to try some more runs, though. Alright, they're going to bite on the read option. Russell Wilson showing off that speed, bro. That's one thing, though, I do like about playing on less speed. I mean, less threshold, is your players are, like, as fast as they should be. If you're a fast player, you're not going to get caught by a defensive tackle. Like, last year, I was so mad. I don't think I showed the play, because I like to try to keep the episodes realistic, but Obregon was running in the open field, and he got caught by a defensive tackle. And I was like, oh my god, bro. It was like a touch. It would have been a touchdown, too. Alright, this is a decent situation here to try to run it in. Alright, stiff arm. I tried to do the stiff arm there. Alright, let's just go ahead and actually put us in literally just run plays. Let's just try that out and see how that works. Just try some. Do we want to go into concept runs? Let's go ahead and do concept there. Alright, let's go ahead and see what Powell can do here. Our first round draft pick that we traded up for. You know, I'm hoping he pays off. I still can't believe Derrick Henry. It would have changed everything if Derrick Henry accepted it, bro. Everything. Man, okay. Is it our defensive line, or is it just, you know, our offensive line's not that great? Alright, I want to see how fast Powell is in the open field. The reason I wanted to draft a power back is I kind of like, you know, when Seattle was at their best, they ran the ball with Marshawn Lynch, and they played good defense. So I'm hoping that's what we can do. That's a big ask, asking our running back to run like Marshawn Lynch, but I'm going to hope he can be something like it. He had great break tackle ability. Definitely going to lean on the running game a lot more this year. I know a lot of you guys wanted me to run it a little bit more last year, and we did go on a passing rampage. I mean, we passed the ball a lot. But I'm hoping to be able to run it a little bit more this year than we did last year. Well, a lot more. I want to make it at least even, if not more, for the running. All right. Look, Powell can break tackles. He can break tackles, bro. For sure. Try a wham play. This is what Powell should be the best at, bro. I don't like how he kind of runs upright, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at his running style when I don't press boost. Like, what is that? That's kind of like how Latavius Murray runs, you know? Like, he kind of has an upright running style. I think it's because they're so tall. Like, this guy is 6'2". All right, try to cut back. Oh, show that speed off. Stay up on your feet from a hit after Landon Collins. That's what we're going to have our running back do. I think it's going to add another dimension to our offense, you know? Because our offense is already, we know the receiving core is disgusting. We know it. So if we can just establish a running game, we're in a good spot. The stiff arm hasn't seemed to work too great here for Powell. I'm hoping it does work a little better. But to be honest, our defense is pretty decent. So it's not like we're just going to roll over them roughshod style, bro. They're going to put up a fight. All right, let's go ahead and just go back to random play. Do some passes here and there. Let's go ahead and go into the gun formation, see what we can do. This is usually where the play sometime comes up. All right, just get that off real quick. Tyler Lockett gets it off. The other thing I noticed that's pretty good about this slider set is when you do turn down the threshold for the speed, your release is faster. So Russell Wilson's release is like where it should be. So I guess I can try to get used to this threshold. It's definitely going to take a little bit of getting used to. So I'll probably live stream the preseason games. Let me know what you guys think about that. Just live stream those so I can get a live stream in. Plus we can see how the team's going to do and such. All right, we just get drilled there. Those are hits that I've been taking that we can't take anymore. We cannot keep on taking those hits in the regular season, especially if we want Russell Wilson to be healthy. Like we gotta work on sliding, man. I really just want to try this run game out, to be honest. I'm hoping that this guy's pretty good. Like, look at that, breaking tackles, fights forward. That's the kind of plays we're gonna need. I mean, I know it didn't seem like a huge upgrade with his overall over Rashad Penny, but he's got quick development. He's young, and if he wins Offensive Rookie of the Year or something like that, he might get a huge upgrade advantage. Or maybe even if he makes the Pro Bowl, that'd be huge. That'd be massive, bro. All right, Russell Wilson's off the mark a little bit there. Man, I'm not going to lie. I wish McBride was a little faster, dude. All right, like, we're under pressure here. Our offensive line's holding up great, though. I mean, if our offensive line can do that, if they can hold up that long, we're going to be in a great spot. And there, we just get destroyed. Powell, though, should be a decent a pass blocker for us. We're going to hand this off to him. He's breaking tackles. I like how he fights for those yards, too. He'll always usually fight for yards, which is definitely what you want from your running back. Oh, Russell Wilson fires a dart to Baldwin. I'm hoping Baldwin plays a little bit better, moving into that number 2 role. He's not going to be asked as much as he did last year, because we gave him a lot of balls last year. He had some key drops, but I'm hoping that number 2 role for him, it works out better. You know, he's not going to have to be the number 1 receiver. We're going to have Obregon for that. And then Doug Baldwin's also going to be playing the slot, so he should be in a decent spot. He should play well. Hand it off to the running back here. I mean, you can't expect much either, because look at the defensive line we're going up against. DJ Reader. We got that young rookie we drafted on the end. Another defensive tackle that we drafted that's really strong. Oh, nice stiff arm, bro. And then we got Frank Clark. So our defensive line is no joke. And then Bobby Wagner is back there to clean things up. I mean, when he's breaking tackles from these guys, 2 defensive tackles hit him out once and he just broke their tackles, bro. So if he can do that, we're going to be in a nice spot. I want to find Lockett here. We might have overthrew him. Oh, we almost mossed Shaquille Griffin. I think our defense is going to be a lot better this year, too. I'm excited to see how they play. Get this off to Powell. See, once we start upgrading Powell as well, he's going to be a monster. He really is. All right, let's go ahead and go play action here. See if we can hit that on the run to McBride. Nice, we'll do a couple more plays here. We'll probably wrap the stream up. Read option. Jakeem's going to bite on it, and we're going to keep it with Russell Wilson. Show me that speed, bro. Get up to the 40 there. Call another read option, I guess, man. See what we can do. Oh, get tackled from behind. That's the worst. Right when you get tackled from behind, it's the worst. I want to call these 4 verts just to see how Powell can handle the receiving game. That's going to be a big factor. He gets a decent get off there, and he's got a lot of room to work. Trucks over Landon Collins. Whenever you can truck over a safety of that caliber, you know you're doing something right. I mean, even though Chris Carson was supposed to be our power back, he was never like a true power back. Like, he didn't have amazing trucking or amazing strength, but that Powell does, so I'm hoping that that can translate. He also has great stamina, so he should be fresh for quite a while. Oh, Russell Wilson, you gotta hit that comeback route, dude. You gotta hit that comeback route. Try a little bubble screen. Should have been intercepted. But, yeah, mainly we're just going to stick with the 4-3. This is my custom playbook, so going to stick with this playbook again. I liked it last year. And I'm more experienced with the plays now because I am using this playbook in my quarterback career mode as well. So a lot of the plays I didn't call, I'm able to get used to in that. So I think it'll be a lot better this year. Oh, wow. That's the kind of plays I'm looking for here, bro. That's the kind of plays. Let's go ahead and try to end the episode here with a good run from our rookie running back. So we're going to play here till we get a good run. Till we get a run that is just insane. He has decent acceleration as well, which is good for him. I want to try to get him a touchdown. So let's go ahead and like line up here at the 35. See if we can get him a touchdown. But yeah, he has decent acceleration. 86 speed isn't bad for how powerful he is. Oh, wow. Look at that. Blocking by Baldwin. That's exactly what you want to see, man. Oh, let's try to get a good run here. Oh, wow. Was that DJ Reader or was that the rookie? I'm pretty sure that was the rookie, bro. He's going to be... oh, yeah. Look at... He's able to shed blocks real quick. Oh, the first fumble by the running back. Who's going to recover it? It's in your arms, bro. What is this? What is this? Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Jesus, dude. What are we doing? Okay, well, so far he's played well. I mean, that's the first fumble. But he's going to fumble sometime when he's coming up against monsters like the defensive line we have. I just want to get a touchdown. Is that too much to ask? I haven't tried to pull out the spin move. Maybe I should try that. He had a decent spin move, like 79. Oh, that spin move, though. Didn't hit anybody with it, but... Alright, let's go ahead and try to get a touchdown here, man. We need a touchdown. Pull the spin move out. Oh, we make Shaquille Griffin go flying. Maybe a counter will work? We'll see. I'm a little worried, though. The juke move, it's usually what my ideal move is. So I'm going to have to try to learn to not use that. Our interior line is getting beat badly here. It's getting beat down. I mean, it is getting beat down. I don't know if we're going to get a touchdown with Powell right now. Our defense is playing too lights out. I mean, the linebackers, if the defensive line misses, the linebackers are right there to clean things up. Oh, look at that. He had it. But the linebacker came in, man. Well, what I've seen so far is he can break tackles at an alarming rate. Powell can. Let me know if you want to see any special gear for the running back rookie. Excuse me there. But, yeah, let me know if you want any special gear for the running back here. If you want, like, a shooter sleeve or anything on him, let me know in the comments, and I'll hook it up. I definitely want to give him something cool to wear. Man, I just want to get a good run here. Is that too much to ask? I mean, we're putting a lot on this running back here because you got to think, look at the offensive line he's running behind. It's kind of like the position Shaquan was in when he came in, and he lit things on fire when he started as a rookie. So I'm hoping that Powell can do the same thing. Oh, that's what I need from you, bro. That's what I need. He was able to, that's the perfect play to end it on. And I'll show you why here. This is exactly what I'm looking for from the running back. I've been trying to test this out all day. The toss play, his speed was a weakness, so I'm trying to see how big of a weakness it is. So we get him out on the toss play. I hit the speed boost through here to see if he can outrun those two defenders right there. Fit that hole. Look how small the hole is. That guy block sheds off of it. Now I'm going to play this in real time. I hit acceleration right through this hole. Look how fast he is. He goes right through it, trucks over Cam Chancellor. So if he can get acceleration through those holes like that, it's going to be a nightmare to try to stop him. But let me know what you guys think about the squad. Let me know what you guys thought about the draft and free agency. Derrick Henry just roasts me, doesn't sign with me. Let me know what you guys thought about that. And just as for this offseason as a whole, let me know what you guys thought about it. If you guys are new to the channel, we do a lot of Madden content around here. Madden rebuilds, Madden realistic rebuilds, historical rebuilds, whatever. We do Seahawks franchise I'm doing right now, and a quarterback career mode. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you check those out and hit that sub button. That will be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys for probably we'll live stream the next preseason games here. Probably live stream 1 or 2 preseason games at a time. So that should be fun. So I'll let you guys know when that's going to go down. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.